Reintroducing Game of Thrones for its third season, HBO aimed to make the show's longevity. HBO needed to move the show beyond its passionate core fan base toward becoming a more mainstream pop culture phenomenon. To engage the devout Game of Thrones community and encourage buzz in popular audiences, HBO created a series of immersive interactive promotions that would drive tune-in for the March 31st premiere. These efforts ranged from social media interactions and sweepstakes to promotional stunts and museum-quality exhibits. As part of an ongoing extensive social and digital media campaign, Game of Thrones renewed itself on HBO.com's own HBO Connect, the pulse of the network. HBO Connect provided an online portal for fans to talk with the crew and cast, while community members shared comments on the latest water cooler topics. In the social space, HBO tapped into core platforms to create shareables, video clips, memes, and animated GIFs based on some of the most popular and memorable moments from the show. Fans generated their own content by participating on both Instagram and Pinterest, all of which could be shared and linked back to HBO platforms. Another social media activation created by HBO, JoinTheRealm.com, empowered fans to digitally create and share their own personalized sigil on the social profile of choice. Meanwhile, on Facebook, a mashup application launched that allowed fans to create their own recap videos using content from past seasons. The creator of the best video was awarded a trip to Belfast with entry into the official Game of Thrones exhibit. Also via Facebook, HBO introduced Game of Thrones Ascent, in which fans joined the world of Westeros. A multiplayer role-playing game, Ascent put players in the boots of a unique character, allowing players to create their own noble house, embark on quests, and rise to conquer the Iron Throne. HBO further utilized the viral nature of the social space by tapping some of the most popular bloggers, the show's biggest followers, and even well-known celebrities. House sigil boxes, customized for each recipient, provided influencers with everything they needed to encourage catch-up amongst friends and host screening parties for potential fans. As premiere time quickly approached, HBO took to the streets to engage fans and potential fans of the show. In New York and LA, street performers created their own rendition of the iconic instrumental Game of Thrones theme song. HBO really brought the show to life with the introduction of Game of Thrones: The Exhibition. New York City to Belfast consumers had the opportunity to get an up-close look at authentic items from the show. The Game of Thrones touring exhibition featured 14 costumes, over 30 props, an interactive Battle of Blackwater Bay experience, exclusive video content, and fan art galleries. Immediately following the show's successful third season, which brought the story to a shocking crescendo, Game of Thrones catered directly to the most devout followers at Comic-Con. This year at the massive annual event, the cast and crew returned to sit on one of the most well-attended fan panels. Attendees were invited to watch a remembrance of all the characters lost over the show's 3 seasons and to relive their grisly deaths. Game of Thrones Season 3 was the series' most successful to date. The show has evangelized more fans than ever before. With a massive, passionate, and engaged following, the Season 3 premiere broke franchise records, clearly indicative of the pop culture phenomenon Game of Thrones has become.